some weeks just be like that, you know? Hello, wizards, witches, and everyone in between. My name is Emma, and welcome back to another weekly reading vlog. So, I did not vlog last week. I just wasn't in the mood, so I didn't do it. But this week, I am in the mood. I did read 2 books recently in the last week. So August 1st was the start of the Newts. My Newts TBR, I will link it in the cards somewhere. So the 2 books that I read last week when I wasn't vlogging are these 2. Shadow and Bone was a buddy read with Sarah from Books for Sarah, and I was using this for the prompt of read a book between 350 and 390 pages. I've never read anything by Leigh Bardugo until just recently. You guys made me think that this book was not good. I have heard like, oh, you gotta like suffer through Shadow and Bone and the Grisha trilogy so that you can get to Six of Crows. This was a good time. Very fast-paced, but I really loved the world. The whole Grisha thing is really cool. I'm dying. Ow! I literally just stuck a page in my eyeball. I am dying to read the next one. What is it called? Siege and Storm. Next, for the prompt of reading a book with a cover in your Hogwarts house color, I read The Hazelwood by Melissa Albert. I gave this 2.5 stars. Why does this feel like my August wrap up when August has barely started? I don't know, but I wanted to talk to you guys about these, but I didn't make a vlog of it, so here we are. You can read my Goodreads review of this. I actually wrote out a review of my thoughts of this, trying to get better with that because I have a terrible memory. I kind of agree with what everyone in general said was the first half was so good and the second half was disappointing. I think her strong suit is the creepy short stories or fairy tales that are in this. I would love for her to come out with a short story collection with all these dark and twisted fairy tales. Lots of Coraline vibes. Love that. The last half felt like a really bad Alice in Wonderland fever dream. It's really confusing, really weird, and then it ended and I'm like, okay. But yeah, okay, so this week. So I have already started Salt to the Sea. I have had to voice record over my pronunciation of this author's name in 2 videos now because I cannot get it right. Ruda. If I didn't say that right, I'm literally gonna cut it out because I can never remember. I have to look it up every time, and every time I'm wrong. Anyway, yeah, I'm reading this for Read Your Friend's Favorite Book. And I'm already on page 50, and I'm really, really loving this. This is historical fiction about a shipwreck. It's set in World War II. I'm definitely hoping to finish this maybe by tomorrow? Most likely by tomorrow. My audiobook for the week is It by Stephen King. I had tweeted that that book came in a lot sooner than I thought through the Libby app, as well as 4 other audiobooks that I had on hold. The audiobook for It is 45 hours long, and guess how many hours your girl has left?
10.
I'm killing it. First of all, I'm listening to it at 2.25 speed. That helps, but I've honestly, if I have a spare 10 minutes, I'm listening to it. It has taken over my free time, but in a good way. I'm enjoying it so far, but it's definitely it feels like it was written long to be long. I honestly think it could be a normal sized book, but it's over 1,000 pages. I don't really get the point of that, of him dragging out all these things that I don't care about, all these characters that don't matter, but the basic plot and the basic, the main characters, I'm really, really liking it. Also might, by the end of the week, pick up Siege and Storm, the second book in the Grisha trilogy. I'm gonna go take my makeup off, get my pajamas, and read Salt to the Sea. So I'll check in with you guys tomorrow. Today I finished Salt to the Sea. What a time this was. I really enjoyed it. It was a very difficult read because of the subject matter. It was very graphic at times and just, I mean, obviously tragic. There was a ship that sunk during World War II. It got hit by Soviet torpedoes. I believe there was 9,000 people who died from this sinking ship, and 5,000 of those people were children. It sounded familiar, the name of the ship sounded familiar, but I don't think I ever knew those statistics, and it is crazy to me that this event isn't talked more about. As in the back, there's like a little author's note and like a history note, I guess, about how crazy it is that the Titanic is so popular, and I can't think of the other name of that other ship, but it starts with an L. Like those two, I feel like I grew up knowing the amount of lives lost was so small compared to this one, yet you never hear about this one, which is very odd. If you've read anything else by this author, please let me know. I'm interested in picking up another one of her novels. But yeah, I absolutely love this, so I'm so glad I read it. I gave it 4.5 stars. I went to the library today, shocker, and I got 4 books, also shocker. So I guess I'll do a little mini library haul for you. I got Aurora Rising by Jay Kristoff and Amy Kaufman. I don't know what this is about, but I've heard good things, and I've never read anything by Jay Kristoff. Next, I picked up Dry by Neil Shusterman. I think I've heard one good thing about this and some bad things about this, but the plot sounds interesting to me and I'm here for that. I picked up Daisy Jones and the Six. We all know what this is about. This has been super hyped. I enjoyed the 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, and I think I'm gonna read this as I listen to the audiobook, because I'm for sure gonna listen to the audiobook, but since I found a physical copy, I might as well read along. And then I found Spectacle Volume 2. I read the first one in April, and it was okay. I wasn't interested in purchasing the second volume because I didn't love it enough, but it was at the library, so it was free, and it's like I might as well. Also, I wanted to mention, you'll be proud of me, I have 6.5 hours left of it. So close, that's like, what, 3 hours and 15 minutes, because I have it on double speed. So I'm definitely gonna finish that this week. It's still good, it's still just like long. I'll give you more of my thoughts when I'm finished with it, but that's something I've been trying to listen to for at least an hour a day. Sarah and I are moving on to Siege and Storm. Very excited. And I decided to make some tea because I sneezed like 30 minutes ago and my throat hurts now and I have a headache. Love that for me. I'm hoping I'm not getting sick. I wanted to tell you, I'll probably vlog a little bit, but I can't really vlog at it, but I am going to a early screening for Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark tomorrow night. And I don't know if any of you know, but there's this YouTuber named Sarah Hawkinson who I've been watching for years now. She has like her main channel, and then she has a vlog channel, and then she has a horror channel because she's a big fan of horror movies and she does reviews and horror movie related videos. So anyway, I've been watching her for a very long time, and she lives in Sacramento, and since I recently moved here, she is like hosting, or she paired up somehow where she got I think 40 free tickets. Like the first 40 people who clicked on her Instagram link got to see the movie on Wednesday for free early before it gets released, and she'll be there, and I'm assuming that means I can meet her, which is very exciting. So that's the thing that's happening tomorrow night. So I better not have a sore throat or I'm gonna be in a bad mood. I just got back from Scary Stories and I got to meet Sarah Hawkinson. We have so much in common and I've been watching her for so long and I was so nervous to meet her, and I'll tell you the story tomorrow of when I talked to her, like how I ended up being able to talk to her tonight. I'll tell you that tomorrow, but I wanted to say I DM'd her just like on a whim. I was like, she'll never see it, and she just DM'd me back like 10 minutes later. I basically DM'd her like telling her how much her videos have meant to me and all these things we have in common. Like, if you ever want like to grab coffee or something sometime, like I would love to. And she messaged me back like saying how much my message like meant to her and that she would love to get coffee sometime and I should just like let her know. And I'm just so happy right now. I might have made my first friend in Sacramento. She followed me on Twitter. I'm gonna be so embarrassed if she ever sees this video of me like fangirl tearing up about talking to her. Hello. So, it's Thursday, and I thought now would be a good time to tell you my super awkward on my part story about me meeting Sarah Hawkinson yesterday. So I will set the scene, if you will. Picture this. I haven't talked to her yet, and I wanted to, but I kind of missed my chance. So I was like, maybe I'll catch her after the movie, it's fine. So my husband stays in the theater, and it's like 20 minutes before the movie starts. I go out to pee, always, and then I go to the concession, and I'm in the concession line, and her friends get in line right behind me, and I was like, well, I don't want to turn around and say hi to them because I don't, like, not that I know Sarah, but I watch her videos, you know, but I know of them through her videos and stuff, so I didn't say anything, but I was just kind of, you know, standing there, like, very aware of who was behind me. And then Sarah runs over and stands behind me and is talking to her friends, and I was like, my eyes got so big, and I was like hyper aware of me, and I was like standing there, and I was like, oh my god, she's right behind me. And the line started moving, and I was like, if I'm gonna turn around and say hi, I need to say it before like I get to the front, and then I'm not gonna have time to say it anymore. And so I was just like, oh my god. And they were talking, and I didn't want to like awkwardly interrupt their conversation, so it was literally like, if you guys have seen the Simpsons movie, there's that one guy when the dome comes down, he's basically like in, out, like he can't decide if he wants to be outside the dome or trapped in the dome, and then he ends up getting crushed by the dome. Like, that was me. Like, I was overthinking everything so much. My heart was racing, and I was like, if I don't turn around and say hi, I'm gonna regret it forever. I need to just do it. And so more time went by, and I was like second or third in line now, and I was like, it's now or never. I gotta do it. And my mouth got so dry, and I like did a weird side turn, and I was like, hi. I've been too awkward to turn around this whole time, but I just wanted to say hi, and I love your videos. And we started talking for a little bit, and it was fine. But like, oh my god, the amount of mental fortitude it took me to break out of my introverted and socially anxious box and talk to her was like unreal. But I'm so proud of myself, and I had such a fun night last night. So anyway, that's my story. But the plan for today, I want to read more Shadow and Bone. I'm up to I've read chapter 7, and Sarah from Books for Sarah, who I'm buddy reading the trilogy with, said that something really like hooked her at the end of chapter 8. So I really want to read more of that today to see what the heck is going on with chapter 8. I was talking to my vlog. Where are we going?
The North Natomas Library.
How long has it been since we went to a library?
We just went yesterday.
We went to 2 yesterday.
Yeah.
What are you reading right now?
Kill the Farm Boy?
Farmer?
Kill the Farm Boy.
Is it a satire?
Yeah, I think so.
So what's it about?
It's about the Chosen One, and I'm not quite 100% sure yet. It's like the beginning of it, it follows this guy named Wasteland, I think. I think that's his name. And he gets visited by a pixie, and the pixie's like because I'm listening to it too. It's like a drunk New Yorker accent, but it's a woman. Know that. And she's like, "You're the chosen one," and that's it. She's like, my job's done." And then he's like, "Wait, what is that? What am I supposed to do?" And she's like, "I don't know. My job is to tell you you're the chosen one." And so he doesn't believe that she's a pixie. So then she uses magic to make his donkey start talking. And then now the donkey is like this wise old man who's like calls him Pooh Boy. And he's like, the voice of the donkey's like, "Pooh Boy, bring me your boots." And they go off on a journey to go to a tower. But as of the second chapter, there's another girl named Fia, I think, and she was climbing up the tower to go try to find gold, but she realized she was climbing hair, so she got scared and let go, and then she fell on top of Pooh Boy.
Oh, okay.
So now the donkey's like, "He's dead. Give me his boots," so that because he wants to eat boots.
That's cool.
And then there's the Dark Lord. What the hell's Toby?
Toby?
Toby's the name of the Dark Lord. And he's like, it's like, there's no reason for him to want to kill the Chosen One except for that's what Dark Lords do, is kill Chosen Ones. And he's like, "I don't really care, but since there's a Chosen One, I guess I have to kill him." But yeah, it's funny.
Nice.
So far, it's really...
It does have Shrek vibes.
Yeah. So far, it's really good. I like it.
All right, let's go to the library, yo.
Let's do it.
Say bye.
Bye.
Ask one of the other students to do it for you? No, sir. You're absolutely sure?
Yes, sir. And of course he is lying.
Hello. I wanted to give you some updates. Apparently, I never wear makeup anymore. So that's a thing. I just never vlog when I wear it for some reason. This morning I finished It by Stephen King. All 45 hours of the audiobook. It was good, but I expected more from it. The plot was good. I think we all know the plot. But I do think like condensing it into film version does it better justice because it just summarizes things. It could have been a normal length book. Like 400, 500, 600 pages. There was no reason why it needed to be that long. I don't know. So there's a lot of extraneous information, very slow at parts, and the way that it kept shifting back and forth between like present day when they were adults and then in the past when they were kids was kind of annoying at times, but it was good. Like there's some really creepy parts. It was good. It just wasn't great. Last night I also read Spectacle Volume 2, which I haven't rated yet either, but I think I'll give it a 3. I think I liked it better than the first one. It's just not my cup of tea exactly, but it's also not like not good. So I'd say it's average, and in the future, if there's more volumes, I would be interested in checking them out from the library for sure. Today, I'm going to be reading more of Siege and Storm. I am currently on page 155. We met Nikolai, which a lot of people talk about him. I have no opinion on him yet because we literally just met him, but that's a thing. This book certainly feels like second book syndrome, where it kind of feels like a filler, but it's still enjoyable enough for sure. I'm almost done listening to A Good Marriage by Stephen King. I'd never heard of it before, but it was like a 3.5-hour audiobook, and it's supposed to be made into a movie. I think it already was, but I didn't know that. A Good Marriage is basically about this husband and wife who have had like a good marriage. He's away on a business trip one night and his wife goes downstairs to their garage to find something. I can't remember what she was looking for, but she found this like a blood donor card, a driver's license, and a library card maybe belonging to this one lady who she like vaguely recognized her name and she couldn't remember why. And so she Googles it, and this lady was murdered. And when she Googled it, she saw that that lady was like, I don't know, the 7th or 11th victim or something from this one murderer that they never caught. And so she is thinking that her husband is a serial killer. It's pretty good. I think it started out stronger than its ending, but it's still like a really fun, quick thriller. And after it, I needed something quick. Hello everyone. So it is Saturday at like 5 o'clock and I haven't been reading as much as I thought that I was going to. I filmed and edited and uploaded my Q&A today, which is really exciting. That was really fun. And I have some other videos I want to plan out today. So I think I'm just going to end the vlog here instead of tonight. I don't think I'm going to finish anything else today. Probably just read more of Siege and Storm. So to wrap up the week, I read Salt to the Sea, gave that 4.5 stars. I really, really enjoyed that. And then I read Spectacle, gave that 3 stars, volume 2. And I finished listening to It by Stephen King, which I gave 2.5 stars. I wrote out a whole review for that on Goodreads if you want to know why I only gave that 2.5 stars. And then I listened to A Good Marriage by Stephen King, which I gave 3 stars. So it was a pretty good reading week. I'm gonna leave this here. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. It was kind of all over the place, but it was nice to bring you guys with me and talk a little bit more than just about books. So hopefully that's okay with you. I hope you guys had a good reading week, and I will talk to you later. Bye!